Hey guys, I hope that I'm live right now. If you guys are able to listen to me properly, as well as there's no issues with the audio or the video, please let me know. Hello everyone, I hope that I'm live right now, guys. If you guys are able to listen to me properly, as well as there's no issues with the audio or the video, please let me know. Is there any issues with the audio or the video? Please let me know. Today's counseling or class. We'll have the counseling today. I have promised you guys that we'll be having the counseling, so I'll do that today. Okay, no issues in that. Uh, okay, no issues whatsoever. Yes. Okay, great, awesome, guys, awesome. So, I know I was not able to take the class for the past 2 days, but did you guys study anything new during the past 2 days, guys? Did you guys try to start DSA yourself or try to do something else? Like, I'd love to know what you guys have done in the past 2 days, like something new. What were you guys studying related to placements in the past 2 days? Can you guys let me know? Because 2 days I was not able to teach you guys, so you had that 1 hour free right over there, right? So how did you guys utilize that 1 hour? See, that is the main point, right? Learn type sorting. Okay, you have basically learned sorting. That's good. So, Sandeep, what did you learn in sorting? Would you be kind enough to let us know? Let me know, guys. What did you study in the past 2 days? Because I was not able to teach you guys, right? So you had some free time to study. So what did you utilize that for? फ्राइडे को कॉलेज का काम किया और सैटरडे को जावास्क्रिप्ट किया. That's good, but try to do it daily. I practice time complexity, binary search, and linear search. Okay, that's good. Simple, but that's good. Bubble sorting, very good right over there. Revise all and make notes. Okay, okay. Producer consumer problems. I think so. That's from lead code. That's great to hear. Linear sort, merge sort, and bubble sort. Good. Playing game. Hari Krishna, try to utilize your time a little bit more productively. That will be my suggestion to you. Right? Algorithm for merge and insertion sort. Good, good. So are you guys still stuck at sorting itself? Like I'm able to see many of the people are currently learning sorting. Like that's okay, but you have to grow a little bit more than that. But that's good. That's good to hear, guys. Okay. What else, guys? What other people? What have you guys learned in the past 2 days? Okay. Linked list, memory address, calculations, trees. Okay, good, good. I was doing oops in Java. Okay, Anjuman, my suggestion would be do not do oops in Java so soon because that is only related to interviews. So I would suggest spend more time practicing DSA and competitive programming. Oops can be learned in like 1 or 2 days before the exam, before the interview starts. So do not spend time right away now. Okay, that would be my suggestion. Okay. Okay, made and revised notes of class. Good. Practice recursion problems. That's really great to hear, Ms. Rhea. Okay. Asymptotic notations. Good. Practice on lead code. Very good. I was studying for internal tests. Gia, my suggestion would be it's good that you're studying for college, but you have to prepare for interviews on a daily basis as well. Okay, because I was also at one point of time in college. Okay, it's not as if you guys are the first people to attend college in your life. I was also in college at one point of time. Let me tell you guys very clearly, your college marks does not matter in placements. No company wants to see your how much CGPA you are having in college. Okay, what would be main right over there at any particular point of time would be key having a basic cutoff. So for most of the companies, the basic cutoff is 7.5 CGPA. So if you are having 7.5 CGPA or more, you will be eligible for sitting in placement for most of the companies. Okay. So I'm from Ranchi. Can you tell me more about BIT Mesha and experience? I did not get admission there. I have admission in BIT Bhopal. For me, BIT Mesha was good. I didn't make a lot of friends. I have from my entire college. I think so. I have 3 friends. That's it. Okay, but they are good friends of mine. And most of the time we spent around studying for placements itself. So my college experience was not that great. If you guys are able to understand projects using Excel, sales prediction project using Python. Okay, good, good, good. How much CGPA did you have? So in my first year of college, I had 6.9 CGPA, a very bad CGPA. till the fourth year of college, I reached up till 7.4 CGPA. I did not even cross 7.5. So my CGPA was very bad, very bad in college. I never spent a lot of time focusing on my college grades because I had an elder brother, Kiran Muthegi. So that was my elder brother. And he actually guided me into what to study and what not to study at some particular point of time. The same way that I'm going to guide you guys today, he guided me throughout my entire college journey. And one thing that he made very clear to me is that CGPA does not matter. What matters is, see, for example, it's the exact same thing. Have you guys heard about JEE mains and advance? Anybody right over here who does not know about JEE mains or advance, guys? Anybody right over here who has no idea about JEE mains or advance? Anybody right over here who has no idea about JEE mains or advance? So in India, right? In India, if you want to get into any BTech colleges, okay, there are a lot of colleges in India. If you want to get into any BTech college, there's an exam called as JEE mains and JEE advance. Okay, these are the two exams to give. Now, the prerequisite for the JEE mains and advanced exam, one of the prerequisites is that you need to have more than 75% in your school exams. Okay? If you are having 75% in your school exams, then you are eligible for giving JEE mains and advance. Now, when you want to apply for colleges after giving the exam, that is JEE mains and advance, if you want to apply for colleges in India, at that point of time, your your school marks does not count. No college is going to see your school marks. They're only going to see how much have you got in the JEE mains and JEE exam, guys. That is it. That is it. They don't care about the school marks, but there is a cutoff of 75%. So although your school studying a lot for your schools is not that important, just crossing that 75% border is important right over there. The same thing happens with colleges as well. Your college exams, whatever you're learning in college, has no value for your internships or for your job roles. No value into reaching there, because in the interviews, nothing from your college is going to be asked. Whether you're studying CSE, whether you're studying mechanical, civil, chemical, electrical, whether you are studying BCA, whether you're studying MCA, whether you're studying BCom, whether you're studying BA, it does not matter to companies. It does not matter to companies, guys. For companies, there is a proper syllabus. If you follow that syllabus properly, if you study for that syllabus properly, you will be able to get into these companies. Otherwise, not. It is as simple as that, guys. Are you guys able to understand this? Please let me know. Are you guys able to understand this? Please let me know. Yes? Okay. So right now, I'm going to give you guys a roadmap to follow if you want to get into some particular job roles, you want to learn a particular topic. I'll give you guys a roadmap right now. If you follow that roadmap properly, if you follow that roadmap properly, you will easily be able to land for good companies. Are you guys able to understand that? Abhishek Sharma, I'll handle your question at the very end because it's a little bit different. So I'll first have a generalized statements itself that will work for every one of you. Okay? That will work for every one of you guys. Will that be fine? Please let me know. Will that be fine? Please let me know. Yes? Okay. Let me share my screen first of all with you guys. And I'm going to tell you guys in such a way that it will also include a timeline. It will also include a timetable as well. Daily timetable and a timeline will be there that you will have to follow along with the syllabus. So I'm going to give you guys the syllabus. I'm going to give you guys the timeline. I'm going to give you guys the particular timetable of per day as well. Okay? Will that be fine with everybody? Please let me know. Shivani, I will check into it after today's class. Okay? Right now, please focus upon the class. Shivani, I'll check that in today after today's class. Right now, please focus upon this particular class itself. Okay. So right now, there are going to be three options that are going to be available for you guys. The first option is software engineering. The second option is your data science. The third option that is available for you guys is full stack. Now, if anybody is thinking about app development, anybody is thinking about blockchain, if anybody is thinking about cyber security, please forget about these. There is little to no scope for you guys right now in these fields. App development basically has died right now. Okay, your proper Android development, your Flutter development, your iOS development has completely died out, and has been replaced by full stack development, cross platform mobile application development, that is a subset of full stack development. So your app development has been completely replaced by full stack development. Right now no company is hiring for app developers. Some of the companies that are even hiring for flutters are very small startups with no job security and not a good package as well. So if you are learning app development, you are already fucked. Okay, to be very in short, you're already fucked right over there. Web app is also a part of full stack development itself. Okay, web app is also a part of full stack development. Cloud computing is also a part of full stack development. Please be patient. I'll come to these topics, what topics come under these. Okay, but if one of these things were in your mind, okay, app development, blockchain, or cybersecurity, please do not do it. You are wasting your time like anything. My job is to tell you guys what to study and what not to study as well. Both is something that is my role. Game development, B, I will suggest not to study. Game dev as well, I'll suggest not to study. Now why not blockchain and game development? Okay, why not these two things? Okay, let's talk about blockchain first. Why not blockchain? So blockchain is an advanced format of web development that is called as web 3.0 as well. Okay, blockchain had an influx of capital from big companies. Many of the companies started putting a lot of money into blockchain itself, and right now that funding has dried completely. Most of the companies right now either have gone bankrupt and have shut their doors. Some of the companies are surviving at such a small scale that they are not hiring at all. So if you study blockchain, you have successfully wasted your entire time, because no company right now is going to hire you. No company. There's very few job roles, and many people, because they don't know about this, they study blockchain, so the demand is very little and the supply from students end is very high. Due to that reason, I will never suggest taking up blockchain. Approximately the same thing goes on for web game development as well. There are very few game development studios in India. Most of the game development studios are based in either China or in Canada. So due to that reason, we are not Chinese, will not be able to get a role in Chinese companies. The demand for that game development in India is very little, and these companies hire like 10 people in the entire year itself. Like just 10 to 20 seats are there in the entire year, and so many people in India are learning game development and they are great at it as well. So until unless you want to create your very own game, you don't want any placements, you want to learn game development as a hobby, then you can learn game development. But as a career, as a placement opportunity itself, please do not study game development. There is little to no scope right over there as well, and again you will be wasting a lot of your time. Cyber security, the problem with cyber security is that there is a lot of placements there. In cyber security there is a lot of placements. Many companies want to hire people in cyber security, but there is an entry level condition itself. In cyber security, companies want experienced professionals. Companies don't hire cyber security people that are freshers. Very few people gets hired as a fresher, and in that as well they will expect you guys to have at least 1 to 2 years of uh, like experience working in some other company in either full stack development or backend development or DevOps. Okay, either in these fields there will be some particular, you have 1 to 2 years of experience, you already had a job, you have worked in full stack for some time or maybe in data science for some time, then you can apply and you have the knowledge of cybersecurity, then you can apply for companies. Otherwise, as a freshie, as a fresher, cybersecurity is one of the worst decisions that you can make, because companies do not hire freshies for cybersecurity. Are you guys able to understand why not app development, why not blockchain, cybersecurity, or game development? Are you guys able to understand this? Please let me know. We are not sure what happening to these fields after 4 or 5 years. New fields might emerge, some may disappear as well. These three fields, software engineering, data science, and full stack, are something that can never be replaced. Can never be replaced, no matter what happens to the entire world. Okay, so you don't have to worry about that, especially in India. Okay, so let us remove everything from here and let us come back to our original topics itself. Now, under these particular fields, okay, for example, in data science, you will have data analytics. Then you will have your data engineering. Then you will be having your machine learning, artificial intelligence, deep learning. Then you will have your computer vision, NLP, all these kind of crap. Okay, machine learning engineer, AI engineer, deep learning engineer. Okay, feature engineering is also a part of data engineering itself. It's nothing different. So these will be the particular positions that you will be applying under data science. Under full stack development, you will be having front end, you will be having back end, you will be having cloud computing, you will be having DevOps. Then under software engineering, you will be having software development engineer SDE or software engineer SE. So these will be the rules under software engineering. Now, if you're studying data science or full stack, you are already eligible for all the positions that I've mentioned below data science as well as software engineering. So if you're studying data science, then you will also be eligible for software development engineer. You'll also be eligible for software engineer. Similar to that, if you're studying full stack, you will already be eligible for software development engineer as well as software engineering as well. You will be eligible for these positions. Please do not go for software testing. That is one of the most shittiest things that you can do, because there is no growth in software testing. Okay, and the placements is very little. Companies do not pay a lot for software testing. You will be stuck right over there, and eventually you will still have to figure out how to get into a particular software development position once again. So do not go for software testing itself. Okay, that is one of the worst decisions that you can take. Okay, so are you guys able to understand that in data science, data analytics, data engineering, machine learning, artificial intelligence, deep learning, software development, as well as software engineering, these will be the positions that you will be able to apply for. In full stack development, you will be able to apply for front end, back end, cloud computing, DevOps, software development engineer, and software engineer. What's the difference between so there is literally right now in the entire companies, there is no difference between all these positions. There is no difference in all these positions, guys. Again, in these, there is a lot of difference, but in data science, literally in all these positions, there is little to no difference whatsoever, because companies right now are using these just as tags. Internally in the company, they are making you work on everything. Internally in the company, they are working on everything. There's nothing called as prompt engineering. Kureshi, I have no idea what you're learning from or where you're learning for. There's nothing called as prompt engineering. Okay, there's nothing called as prompt engineering. Okay, are you guys able to understand this? Akshita, I'm not going to explain what these topics are. Okay, I'm going to explain how to study for these topics. That is what I'm going to explain to you guys. Okay, now if you guys are thinking that, okay, I want to become a machine learning engineer, any one of these topics, and UI UX is also a part of this. So UI UX. Okay, I'll come to UI UX separately. So I'm marking it in a particular square. Okay, I'll come to it separately itself. But if you are planning that I'm going to land a job in data analytics, I'm going to land a job in data engineer, I'm going to land a job in AI engineer itself, I'm going to just land a job in CC. Okay, no, you are wrong. There is prompt engineering. You just don't have any idea. Mohammed, I have been working in various different companies for the past 5 years. Mohammed, let me be very clear with this. No company hires prompt engineers. Okay, if they want a prompt to be made, they have a team of 10,000 developers. They have a team of MBA graduates from the top MBA colleges in India. They just say to them, I just need a prompt on this. Get me a prompt. That's it. These are the brightest minds in the country. They get do that for them. Okay. No company hires for prompt engineering. So if you are doing that, you are wasting your time like anything. Okay, you want to waste your time, do that. Don't waste other time. Okay. Okay. So right now, if you are planning that I want to become a front-end engineer, I'm going to learn front-end engineering, I'm going to learn back-end engineering, you have successfully wasted your time. You're not going to get any placements anywhere. Are you guys able to understand? If you guys say that, what are the opportunities in cloud computing? How can I land in cloud computing? You have already wasted your time. You are not going to get any job anywhere. Are you guys able to understand this? You are no longer in 2015. You are in 2024. Right now, if you want a job, doing the bare minimum is not going to get anything. Okay. Mohammed, you can continue doing prompt engineering. Just don't ask me then. Okay. For me, I'm talking about placements. You want to learn prompt engineering? Please do that. Take it. Waste your time like anything, like hell. Because again, I'm going to explain this when you are going to study for these things as well. You cannot use ChatGPT. You cannot use Gemini. You cannot use any AI tools because right now you're preparing for an exam. So you need to know all the theoretical knowledge, all the practical knowledge to give that exam. Otherwise you will fail it like anything. Yes, once you come into the company, yes, we also use a lot of AI tools to work, but we are intelligent enough that we are able to give our prompts. We don't need help from by learning prompt engineering because there's no point in that. Okay, that is the okay. So let's focus upon this itself. Okay, again guys, like I have already said, if you are going to study just cloud computing or just backend or just DevOps or just AI or just ML, you are not going to get any jobs anywhere because companies are going to ask you for either data science or full stack. This is what you guys need to study. For any of these positions, you will have to study the entirety of data science. For any of those positions, you will have to study full stack development. Are you guys able to understand this? Please let me know. Are you guys able to understand this? Please let me know. Now, if you want placements in MNC, if you want placements in MNCs, that is like multinational corporates that are having some brand name, okay, for example, Flipkart, Walmart, Google, Amazon, Microsoft, these will TCS, Infosys, Accenture, Wipro, these will be MNCs right over there. Then you will have to study both data science plus data structures and algorithms. So full stack plus data structures and algorithms or data science plus data structures and algorithms, that will help you land in MNCs. You will have to do both of them. When I include DSA, it includes CP as well, competitive programming as well, DSA and CP. Okay. DSA and CP guys. If you want a placement in an MNC, then you need projects as well as DSA CP. If you don't want to go into MNCs, you want to go for startups, then you cannot learn data science. Please do not learn data science. It is not a good deal right now in the current industry itself. I will suggest just learn full stack development without data structures and algorithms. You will land into startups. What is CP? Competitive programming. Okay, that is basically using DSA for an exam. I'll explain that as well. And then Android development, you have already wasted your time. Do not learn Android development. Shift to full stack development. That will be my suggestion. Guys, right now, please don't ask questions because, again, listen to me properly. Whatever your unique questions are, I am already answering it. I'm already answering it. If you listen to me carefully, I've already answered most of your questions that you guys are asking. Now, individually for you, I'm not going to give you a new answer, right? If I've already said that Android development is a waste of time, it is a waste of time, right? So please listen to me carefully. You will be able to understand a lot of things. This is the same for everybody right over there. Okay? Listen to me carefully. So if you want to get into MNCs, then you will have to study either data science or full stack development, one of these topics, plus data structures and algorithms and competitive programming. Then you can get into MNCs. If you want to get into startups, then you don't have to study data structures and algorithms. Just full stack development is enough. Please not study data science. If you're just studying data science without DSA or CP, you have already wasted your time. Very few companies will be able to hire you because the demand is also high, but the supply is even higher. So you will have to be the best with DSA CP plus data science to land into MNCs. Otherwise, full stack development will be the best way to go for startups. Startups will also pay you a very good amount of package, so you don't have to worry about that. Okay? Are you guys able to understand this particular aspect, guys? Please let me know. Are you guys able to understand this particular aspect, guys? Please do let me know. Are you guys able to understand this? Please do let me know. Yes? Okay. The next thing that I'm going to explain is, before starting up with how to study, I'll tell you guys what is the syllabus for the examination. How does the examination take place? Okay. For any MNC, okay, for any MNC plus majority of the startups, okay, the way of taking up the interviews is, first, you will have your online coding exam. How many of you guys think your resume matters? How many of you guys think your resume matters? How many of you guys think that your resume matters, guys? Your resume starts mattering after 3 rounds. Up till 3 rounds, nobody even sees your resume. When you apply at a company, nobody looks at your resume. There is an AI bot that basically goes through your resume and shortlists it for the online coding round. In the online coding round, because it's an online coding round, it's a software that is there. Again, nobody sees your resume. In the first 2 rounds of your interviews, again, nobody sees your resume itself. After that, for 1 or 2 rounds, somebody will just look at only your resume and nothing else. No certificates, nothing else, just your resume. And your resume should be just of 1 page, and that too printed only one side. The other side should be completely blank. That should be the size of your resume, and that gets looked at after 2 rounds of interviews and one online coding exam. That is the value of your resume. So again, your resume does not matter a lot like many people think that it matters. Okay? Like I said, first there will be, so if you are shortlisted, okay, you can use LinkedIn, you can use Google career pages, you can use your college. Okay, when companies come to your college itself, you can use your alumni, that is your previous people from college itself. These are the platforms, these are the only platforms, only, again, only, and company career pages. These are the only platforms from where you will be able to get a job role. No other platform. Every other platform is a shit platform. Do not talk about it. Do not talk about it. If I have already said that these are the platforms, and these are the only platforms that are there from where you can expect to get a job role. In that, if you are from a very good college, then that is the biggest platform. If you are not from a good college, then LinkedIn is the biggest platform. These are the platforms that you will be able to learn or do. If I'm not taking any other names, that means they are shit. Okay. So either college, that is the biggest platform. If you're from a very good college with good companies coming to your college, then that is the best. Otherwise, if you're not from a good college, the companies do not come to your college, and LinkedIn is the best. I got all my like internships as well as my job role from LinkedIn only. From LinkedIn only. Okay, so that is the best particular platform out there. Abhi, if you are able to build a very good Instagram profile, okay, all these friends that you are having on Instagram, you post pictures on Instagram, give a good caption right over there, comments aate and you message on these comments. If you are able to do that, then again you should be able to make a LinkedIn as well. It is at the end of the day a social media platform, but a professional one in that. So it is not that hard. Now let us say that you are having your online coding exam right over there, right? So in the online coding exam, you will be given either, if you are applying for a good company, higher package, anything more than 5 lakhs per annum or to 6 lakhs per annum, anything more than that, anything greater than 5 to 6 lakhs per annum ka job role, okay, you will be having only competitive programming. You will be having 2 to 3 competitive questions that you will have to solve in 45 to 60 minutes. That will be your exam. These 2 to 3 questions that are going to be there are going to be based on data structures and algorithms. But these questions will not be very easy. That, okay, this is an array, do this with the array. No, there will be a story behind it, that there is one boy who lived on a street. The street had so many different houses. Every alternate house had this particular security system. There is a thief. That thief has to steal from as many houses without being caught. What will be the total amount of money that he will be able to catch? Now, the entire question, we are not able to understand anything. Like what particular data structure should be used, what particular algorithm should be used. So this is what competitive programming is. The question will have nothing to do with data structures and algorithms, but the solution for that, you will have to think using DSA. And that too, doing it in a time constrained manner is called competitive programming. Doing it in time constrained manner. Like I said, 2 to 3 questions in 45 to 60 minutes. That is what competitive programming is. If you are aiming for any job more than 5 to 6 lakhs per annum, this is how your online coding exam is going to be at. Anything less than 6 lakhs per annum, anything less than 6 lakhs per annum, you will be having 10 to 25 aptitude questions plus 2 DSA questions, DSA or CP questions. So here as well, even though the package is less than 6 lakhs per annum, you will still have DSA or competitive programming itself. You'll still have DSA or competitive programming. Okay. Atul, first focus upon this. Okay. Because if you are not studying this, then there's no point in having a great LinkedIn profile as well. There's no point in that. Focus upon this first. Okay. Do not separate from the topic, otherwise, you are lost. This is very important. Focus upon this. I've seen students who gave the aptitude exam who didn't do a single question in the aptitude exam but were able to nail both the DSA questions. They got selected. And I've seen students who just gave the aptitude exam properly and were not able to solve the coding questions and they were rejected. For the companies, your coding skill set is much more important than the aptitude skill set. No matter how great your aptitude is, if your coding skill set is shit, they'll not call you for the interviews. They'll not call you for the interviews. Uh, Diksha, please understand it. It does not matter if you're from BSc or you're from commerce or anything. This is the same for everybody. Companies are not like, I'm going to hire from BTech itself. BTech students prepare for this. That is the reason why they get hired. If you prepare for this as well, you will also get hired. So focus upon it. It's the same process for you as well. Okay, nothing new, nothing different. Now, if you are able to do this online coding exam properly, you survive that online coding exam and you get shortlisted for the next round itself. The next round comes as your interviews. There are going to be 3 types of interviews right over there, guys. The first type is your DSA and programming language of choice. Second type of round will be your project plus internship. or experience. I should write experience. I think so that would be much more better. And the last round will be the HR round. Okay. Now, these are the different types of interviews that will be there. The number of interviews for each of these types might be more. For example, there might be 3 DSA rounds, only 1 project round, and 1 HR round. There might be only 1 DSA round, 2 project rounds, and 2 HR rounds itself. The number of rounds for each of these might be different, but there will be minimum 1 round of these. Okay, minimum 1 round of these, and these will be the only rounds that will be there during your interviews. Okay, now DSA and programming language of choice. Let's first understand what is this programming language of choice. Whatever programming language that you select for doing data structures and algorithms in. For example, I learned my DSA in C++. Maybe you are learning your DSA in Java. So whatever programming language that you select for doing data structures and algorithms, that will be your programming language of choice. And you will be expected to know everything inside and out about that particular programming language. For that, I will be suggesting you guys to go with either C++ or Java. Do not choose any other programming languages for doing data structures and algorithms. Let us try to understand why not. Okay. For example, if you are choosing C as your programming language of choice, that is for doing data structures and algorithms, you will never be able to complete the online coding exam. You'll never be able to complete it because see, you have to write everything from scratch. There's no STLs to make your projects, make your code much more faster, and you are able to write your code much more faster. So you'll never be able to cross the online coding exam. People will say, what about Python then? Python is fast. I can write Python much more faster than other particular programming languages itself. So don't do Python. Python is, and JavaScript as well, both. Python and JavaScript are very vast programming languages. These are development languages itself. The people who are coming to interview you have spent 5 years at the bare minimum working in a company 10 hours a day, 5 days a week for 5 years in either Python or JavaScript. They will know much more about these particular programming languages than you can ever know by just doing data structures and algorithms. The type of questions that they can ask to you guys in the interviews, because like I've already said, in the interview, you will be asked questions related to your programming language of choice. So if you're doing Python or JavaScript, the type of questions that can be asked in the interviews can be very difficult. So you are unnecessarily making your interview difficult. You're making your interview unnecessarily difficult. And that is a very shit thing to do. Why to make your own interview difficult? Keep it as simple as possible. So my suggestion would be do either C++ or Java. In that as well, if you're asking me, what should you take? If you're preparing for data science, I will say go with C++. If you're preparing for full stack development, then go with Java. Okay. If you're preparing for data science, go with C++. If you're preparing for full stack development, then go with Java. That will be my suggestion, but both the programming languages are pretty simple to learn and understand, so you don't have to worry about it. Yes, in this particular interview itself, you will be asked questions related to OOPS as well. So some of the OOPS concept, just learn it before going to the interviews. That's it. Do not spend a lot of time learning OOPS. It will take you 2 to 3 days to learn everything right over there. Okay. Are you guys able to understand this? Please let me know what particular programming languages to use for data structures and algorithms. Why Java for full stack? That is my suggestion right over there. If you want to do C++, it's still fine. Anything between these two is still fine. Okay, anything between these two is still fine. You can choose C++ or Java. My suggestion was that this is just a suggestion at the end of the day. If you're doing data science, prefer C++. If you're doing full stack, then prefer Java. It's as simple as that. What about AI? AI is a part of data science. Do not learn AI separately. There's no point of learning AI separately. Okay. Okay. The next particular thing that is there is your project plus experience, guys. Okay, again, in the DSA round, you will again be given data structures and algorithms questions, direct DSA questions. For example, invert the binary tree or mirror the binary tree itself, or do insort or something like that. So you will be given DSA questions during the interviews, and you will have to code it live in front of the interviewer. You have to code it live in front of the interviewer right over there. So these interviews are not just going to be on the programming language, but you will also be forced to do data structure algorithms questions. That is the reason why usually in big companies, in companies that are going to pay you a lot more, there will be at least 4 to 5 DSA rounds. There are 4 to 5 data structures and algorithms rounds in most of the companies. Okay. And companies that go pay less, the DSA rounds is usually between 1 to 2, and your project and experience rounds is between 2 to 3. Okay. That is the basic difference. Now let's come between what is the difference between CP and DSA. DSA is theory, CP is application in real life. Not in real life, but just by solving questions in a time constrained manner, that is competitive programming. What about software engineering? You will still have to study data science or full stack to become a software engineer. There's nothing different about learning software engineering itself. If you have done anything between data science and full stack plus data structures and algorithms, you are eligible for software engineering. It's as simple as that. Okay. Okay, so let's move on to the next particular thing, guys. What is which is language is the best for DSA? I think so. Pathfinder. If you're still not able to understand, I cannot help out with that. I think so. Then full studying for software engineering is not just for you. Okay. Okay. Next comes the project plus experience. This is one of the most important part of your interviews. This is where the company actually selects or rejects you. So again, let's talk about this. In your resume, if you have a particular thing about certificates, you're already rejected from the interviews. Do you guys know about this? If you have a particular column in your resume called as certificates, currently most of the companies just reject you right over there. Do you guys know about that? The reason for that is companies see that if you're putting up certificates in your resume, that means you don't have enough projects, you don't have enough experience. That is the reason why you're putting up certificates in your resume. And companies don't want that. Companies don't want that. That's the reason why they immediately reject people from right over there. Never put certificates in your resume. That is one of the worst things that you can do. Put as many projects as possible, put as many experiences as possible, but don't put certificates. The worst things that you can do. Let's come to how to prepare for these, what to study for projects, what to study for data science, what to study for full stack development, what to study for data structures and algorithms, and how to do that. Okay, let's talk about that. So usually what I suggest people is that you are having 24 hours in your daily life, out of which usually you guys will be spending 7 to 5 in your colleges itself. That is a duration of almost 10 hours that you're giving to your college. Okay. Along with that, you will be giving at least 6 hours to sleep as well. So 6 hours. So rest of the time that will be remaining for you guys will be 8 hours on a daily basis. Out of these 8 hours, you will be giving 2 hours, 2 to 3 hours to some particular shit that you want to do. Okay. So rest remaining will be your 5 hours daily. This is the time that you will have to spend for studying. Okay. Now, how to manage this? So, usually what I suggest students is on the weekends, you will spend these 10 hours doing your assignments or your college work. That's it. You will be spending your 10 hours on the weekends, that is Saturday and Sunday, whatever time is left for your assignments or your college work. That is more than enough time for you guys to complete your assignments. If you are using that time to musty around with your friends, please forget about placements. I'm not even talking to those candidates right now. These guys will not get any placements. They will always cry at the very end. Okay, your friends are not going to pay for you when you don't get a placement. Please try to understand it. Okay, you have to get a placement to lead a good life. So again, if you are not giving that time for your college work or assignments, you have already wasted your time. I'm not going to help you out with anything right over there. These 5 hours, you will have to distribute it into 2 separate halves. Okay, my suggestion would be daily give at least 2 hours for data structures and algorithms plus competitive programming. You will be giving 2 hours daily for DSA plus competitive programming and 1.5 hours, 1 to 1.5 hours daily for your particular development. This is something that you have to give. Out of those 4 hours as well, I'm only talking about 3.5 hours. Out of those 5 hours as well, I'm only talking about 3.5 hours. If you're not able to give 3.5 hours for your own placements, then why to study for placements? Okay, try to find a business and do it, because that is, you're just wasting your own time again. Okay, 3.5 hours is the bare minimum on a daily basis, no matter what is happening in your life. Even if a particular tsunami is coming outside, even if there is a flood, even if aliens are attacking our own planet as well, 3.5 hours, earthquake is also coming, 3.5 hours, you will have to sit and prepare right over there. 2 hours for data structures algorithms plus competitive programming, full 2 hours dedicated, 2 hours not ki reel chala rahe hain, YouTube chala rahe hain, Instagram chala rahe hain, and then giving 2 hours. No, 2 hours dedicatedly for DSA and CP, and 1 to 1.5 hours daily for data development. Okay, can we prepare after BTech graduation? Then forget about placements as well. I'm going to be very clear with you guys. Companies will only hire in second and third year of colleges. Even in fourth year of college itself, companies prefer not to hire people. They will hire only in second and third year of colleges itself. Most of the companies hire in second and third year of the college. After that, the probability of you getting placed decreases drastically. For example, if you try to prepare in the fourth year of college, okay, most of the companies will not be ready to hire you. And after college, no company usually hires you because you have a gap in your resume after that. Only most of the companies will hire you in the second or third year of the college itself. If you are in the fourth year, you already are late. You already are late. Why? Because that is the company's lookout. They will hire you for 2 months and 6 months internship and they convert them into full time. They directly don't hire for full time itself. That is the reason why, that is how companies operate. We are not going to ask them why. That is how they operate itself. Why they are asking data structure algorithms when DSA is never used in companies? I've worked for 5 years in companies. I've never used DSA anywhere while particularly making any kind of project in the companies itself. It has no importance. But still, the syllabus asks us to do so. There's nothing that can be done about it. Okay? Okay. So now these are the timelines that you guys are going to follow. For data structures and algorithms, you guys can take up anything from YouTube. Just search for DSA C++ full course YouTube. Okay, it will come, something will come right over there. Or you can take up any course. Okay, you can take up any course right over there. Either YouTube or course that will be for data structures and algorithms. For competitive programming, go with either lead code plus code chef. These are two free platforms. Again, YouTube is free. Okay, this is free. Both of these platforms are free. This is paid. Okay, if you are going with course, then that will be paid. Otherwise, for DSA, YouTube plus lead code and code chef. No other platform. No other platform, guys. Do not start, so what about this, sir? What about that, sir? No. No other platforms. If you are great at lead code and code chef, you have practiced for 9 months, 1 year, 12 months itself, something like that. If you have practiced a lot on lead code and code chef, and if you are good at it, then I might suggest you one more platform. Okay, that is Code Forces. Code Forces. Code Forces is a platform that is there if you want to prepare for any job role above 40 lakhs per annum. If you want to prepare for any job role above 40 lakhs per annum, Code Forces is there. But if you directly jump into Code Forces, you will leave. You will leave programming in its entirety. I have done that. When I was in first year of college, I came into a lot of Josh, and I started doing questions from Code Forces. I left programming for 6 months. I left programming. I was like, hey, I'm done with this. This is not my cup of tea. I will never be able to do it. And I left programming in its entirety. I restarted it later on, but I made that mistake. So only and only if you want to basically like prepare for anything above 40 lakhs per annum and you are great at lead code and code chef, then go for code forces. Okay, I'm going to answer this only once. I'm going to answer it only once. Okay. For those people who are asking what about Hacker Earth, Hacker Rank, Geek for Geeks, okay, what about these platforms? Please do not do this. Please. The level of the questions that are there on these platforms are so low, no company is going to ask you these type of questions. No company is going to ask you such easy questions at any particular point of time. Lead Code and CodeChef and Code Forces are standard platforms. Companies like Amazon, companies like Samsung, companies like American Express, companies like Goldman Sachs takes up questions directly from Lead Code. They copy questions in their exams directly from Lead Code. Companies like Microsoft, companies like Geo, companies like your JB Morgan and Chase take up questions directly from CodeChef, directly from CodeChef. Companies like Intuit, companies like Google, companies, there are other companies as well. These are companies that are Atlassian. These are companies that offer more than 50 to 40 lakhs per annum, more than that. For example, 60, 68 lakhs per annum, that is the particular like salary that they offer, CTC that they offer. They take up questions directly from Code Forces. They take up questions directly from Code Forces. So these are your standard platforms to practice from. These are the standard platform to practice from. Please do not practice from any other platforms. You will just be wasting your time like anything. Ujjwal Sharma, you will be wasting your time like anything. It is up to you. If you want to waste your time, I cannot help you out with anything. You wanted a guidance, I'm giving you a guidance. You want to take that guidance, you don't want to take that guidance, that is up to you at the end of the day. Okay, but this is the platforms that you need to practice from. Okay, are you guys able to understand this? Please let me know. Paid course is important, sir. It depends. For example, many students, they need a guiding hand, they need some help while studying. If that is the case, if you need guidance, you need help, you need a particular community right over there, then I will suggest go with a paid course. If you are a particular person that is able to study everything on your by yourself, you are a particular person that is able to be self motivated, you are a person who will be able to find things properly. See, the problem with YouTube or free courses is that when you're studying from it, you are most likely distracted all the time. This happens with me a lot. Okay, I'm most likely distracted. There will be a video of a cat playing around with a dog. I will be like, let's watch that first. Okay, uh, but so on and so forth. There's a lot of problems right over there. But if you are a particular person that is dedicated, and again, when you're studying from YouTube or something like that, many of the times you're studying some unnecessary things as well, because YouTubers are YouTubers at the very end of the day. So they will tell you something unnecessary and you will start studying that. So if you don't deviate from the pathway, you know that I have to study data structures and algorithms. You focus upon just data structures and algorithms from YouTube. You focus upon just lead code and code chef. Then yes, a free particular path will be the best for you. But if you are a person who is easily distracted, if you are a person who needs continuous motivation, continuous guidance, if you are a person that cannot sit at one place and study properly, okay, then go with a paid course. That will be my suggestion for you guys. Which YouTube playlist is best for DSA? Every playlist is the same. DSA is the same. You just search for DSA C++, find a particular person that you vibe with, just start with there. Okay, are you guys able to understand this? Please let me know. Are you guys able to understand this, guys? Please let me know. And never learn programming through books. Procrastinator, never learn programming through books. Learning programming through books is one of the worst way of studying. One of the worst way of studying. Okay. Next, after DSA and CP, let's go with development. Now, development there are two things that is there. Okay. First is for data science, and the second is for full stack development. Okay, full stack development. I'm not saying full stack web development, I'm saying full stack development. It includes web development inside of it. For data science, my suggestion would be start with the basics, start with Python as a programming language, learn about data analytics. Here you will be learning about NumPy, Pandas, Matplotlib, Seaborn, Then you will be learning about Excel, Power BI, or you do not learn both, one of these. Now, if you are going to go with data analytics or data engineering, if that is your major focus itself, then and only then I will suggest learning Excel or Power BI and Tableau, otherwise not. Okay, this is only for those people who want to focus upon data engineering or data analytics. Only then learn Excel, Power BI or Tableau, otherwise not. Otherwise, you can skip this as well. I'm talking about things that you can skip as well, guys. I'm talking about things that you can skip as well. Okay, so if you are into data engineering or data analytics, then and only then learn about Excel, Power BI, Tableau, otherwise skip it. If you're into machine learning, artificial intelligence, deep learning, then you can skip this. You don't have to do this. Okay, but if you are having time, then definitely yes, you can do it. Okay. The recent lectures in the DSA course straying from the core topic. Ganesh, I think so. You were not there in the class in the past few days itself. I had promised that there will be a career counseling class one day, and that is what I'm doing right now. So I'm not straying away. I had promised it. Okay, I think so. You were not there in the class. Okay, so the next thing after data analytics is your data engineering. This is where you learn how to work with various different kinds of data. Data analytics was to analyze data, okay, to analyze data, to understand about data itself, to create reports about data, that is data analytics. Data engineering right over here is to work with various different kinds of data, because you directly don't do a machine learning, deep learning. Again, no company does that. First, you have to clean the data, you have to collect data from various different places, you have to organize data, you put it at one particular spot itself, make it usable first of all, understand what particular things to use, what particular things not to use, remove it, clean the data, okay, and that is then given to people so that they are able to work upon the data as well. Okay, so first of all, I think so, Comet, you are just here to waste time. I've already said all these things is absolute bullshit right over there. Please do not waste my time. Okay, please don't waste my time. Now, data engineering, like I've already said, this is where you will be learning about your ETL pipelining. You will be learning about using various different kinds of data, types of data. For example, video-based data, audio-based data, text-based data, number-based data, image-based data, sensor-based data itself. All these different things will be there. Okay, all these different things will be there. May I know we need to learn compulsory Python in development? If you want to go over data science, then absolutely yes, Python will be compulsory right over there. Okay, the next particular thing that will be there would be your artificial intelligence or AI. Okay, AI will be your next topic. Inside of this, there will be 3 AI algorithms that you have to learn. Any 3 AI algorithms is more than sufficient. You have to learn 18 machine learning algorithms. You have to learn 6 deep learning algorithms. You have to learn about transformers plus your GPTs. Okay, because that has become very important right now. So transformers is the basic topic, transformer plus model fusion. And after learning transformers, then you learn GPTs. GPTs is an advanced format of transformers. And then you can, at the last particular topic, you can go further with open source GPT as a last particular topic itself. In all these topics right over here, if I'm saying 3 AI algorithms, you need to understand the particular maths behind it, plus the intuition behind it, plus the implementation behind it, plus one project. This is something that you will have to do. For each of these topics, all the 3 AI algorithms, there will be 3 projects right over there. For the 18 machine learning algorithms, there will be 18 projects right over there. For the 6 deep learning algorithms, there should be 6 projects right over there. For the transformers plus GPT and open source GPT, there should be 2 projects right over there. So in total, just by looking at this, there should be around 29 projects just of artificial intelligence in your resume. 29, not in your resume, but 29 projects overall should be there. 29 projects in AI. Then in data engineering, there won't be a lot of projects. You will be integrating it with AI itself. So you will be covering that. In data analytics, not more than 2 projects is required. 2 projects is more than sufficient. In Python, 1 to 2 projects is more than sufficient. You don't have to make more projects. Python projects, again, you might feel, oh, 29 projects. Oh, what the fuck? How much projects am I going to do? The problem with AI is that each of these projects are very small. Each of these projects are very small, very easy to implement, and you don't take a lot of time right over there. You can see you search for a machine learning algorithm, you find projects on that, you do one of those projects right over there. It takes hardly 1 day to learn the algorithm, or 2 days to learn the algorithm, and 1 to 2 days to make a project. So all these projects you can easily complete it within 3 months. The entirety of data science you can learn by giving 1.5 hours every single day. If you're giving it within 3 months, all these topics will be completed end to end. All these topics will be completed end to end itself. Now, for learning this, yes, again, you can search for each of these topics online. You can search for all the machine learning algorithms, and one by one, you can search it on YouTube and learn it right over there. You can search for NumPy full course and you can learn it from YouTube itself. But usually, a lot of unnecessary things are also taught. So, my suggestion would be take up a paid course. That will be my suggestion. That takes all these topics and teaches you. All these topics should be covered in the paid course, and that should be the paid course that you should be taking up. Otherwise, yes, one by one, you can search for these particular topics online on YouTube. For example, Python full course, then NumPy full course, Pandas full course, Matplotlib, Cbon full course. Although all this I've already taught to you guys, and I've provided you guys notes from which you can directly study as well. But yes, you can do it from YouTube by searching one by one. You can search online for what is ETL and then take up a particular like program right over there. Okay, again, that will be up to you guys. YouTube say you can definitely learn it from free, but it will take a little bit more time. Okay, it will take a little bit more time. Okay. Okay, the next particular thing that is there is full stack development. Full stack development. Is there still strong demand for MERN stack developers, or should I focus on other frameworks? Learn MERN stack developer. Okay, learn MERN stack development properly. That is more than sufficient. So अभी first year शुरू किया है, took ENTC, क्या शुरू करूँ? Suggestion. This is what you have to start. Nikhil, whatever I've said today, that is what you have to start. That is this timeline that you have to follow. That is the things that you have to do. That's it. Do not think about anything else. Okay. Right over here in full stack development, start with the basics. Okay, I call it as the ABCD of web development. ABCD of web development, guys. I call it as that. If you are learning this, you're not going to get any placements, you're not going to get any internships, but this is like ABCD right over there. You have to learn this to start full stack development itself. That is HTML, CSS, JavaScript. Then you are having your Bootstrap. Then you are having your Tailwind CSS. Wish to start learning web dev or AI dev? It depends. I'll answer that question. First of all, there's nothing called as AI dev. It is full stack development or data science. There's nothing called as AI dev. भगवान जाने कौन तुम लोग को ये सब पर्टिकुलर चीजें पढ़ा देता है, मेरे को नहीं समझ में आता. Okay, Tailwind CSS. Then you also have to study a little bit, only a little bit about making projects. Okay, personal portfolio website. Personal portfolio website, I'll be suggesting that right over there. The next thing that you can do is, after the ABCD of web development, you then go towards your front end development. Inside of front end dev, you start with React.js. You then go with React Native. Now, if you are a particular person who wants to study web development, then you should learn React.js. That is for web developers. If you want to go with Android development, do not learn React.js. You can directly go to React Native. That is for Android dev, or so just cross-platform mobile application developers. Okay, cross-platform mobile application developers. There is no short form like that. I've just written it because I don't want to write it so much. Okay, cross-platform mobile application development. That is what you have to study instead of app development. That is React Native. Then there are some other topics like Redux, okay, hooks, Okay, all these different things are there in front end development. Plus Tailwind CSS. That is something that you will have to do in front end development. Then you go towards your back end development, guys. Then you go towards back end development. For back end development, it is very simple. MongoDB, Express, Node.js. If you want to do a little bit of advanced backend development, then you can also study microservice architecture, plus your security. Then you go towards your cloud computing and DevOps. First of all, please do remember cloud computing and DevOps go hand in hand. They cannot be studied one after the other. Okay. So cloud computing, cloud plus DevOps. You will have to study it at once. Okay. Cloud plus DevOps, AWS, I'll be suggesting you guys in cloud. Okay. Amazon Web Services. In DevOps, I'll be suggesting you guys to go with Docker, containers, that is Docker containers. Then you are having your Kubernetes. Then you are having your GitHub version control. Then I will also be suggesting you guys Docker, Kubernetes, Maven, Marvin. Okay, that is something that I'll be suggesting you guys right over there. So Docker and cloud will go hand in hand, and you will have to finish all of this. Now with full stack development, if you want to finish all this, it will take you at least 4 months, 1.5 hours every single day for 4 months. So you will have to give for finishing the entirety of full stack development. That is usually the timeline that I've seen. Now, why I've told you guys that 3 months for data science. You guys remember 3 months for data science, 4 months for full stack development. Why didn't I give you guys any time for data structures and algorithms? Did you guys ask you guys this particular question? Okay. Did you guys ask yourself this particular question that Shaurya told me that 3 months for data science, he told me 4 months for full stack development, but he didn't say anything about DSA and CP. He didn't say anything about DSA and CP right over there. Why is that the case? The reason for that is DSA and CP you will have to do for your entire lifetime until unless you reach a management position. Until unless you are a developer, okay, right now as well, if I want to shift into a new company, I still have to do data structures and algorithms. If I want to shift into a new particular field, I still have to do data structures and algorithms right now after 5 years as well. DSA is something that is never going to leave your backs. That's the reason why whenever I say that learn DSA, I also say create your own notes for data structures and algorithms, because those notes will be very important for you guys in your future when you are going to look forward for changing companies as well. DSA, even though if you say that, okay, I don't like DSA right now, I will take this particular path, I will go for startups itself, I will just study full stack development. Okay, I'll just study full stack development and I'll go for a startup if that is also the scenario. After that, if you want to change into a new company, we'll still have to study data structures and algorithms. I'm not going to share my notes with you guys, Sakshi. You have to create your own notes. That is the point. Notes is something that is private. You have to create your own notes right over there. Are you guys able to understand this? Please let me know. Are you guys able to understand this, guys? Please do let me know. Okay. Now, platforms from where you can learn all this. Okay. Free platform is basically YouTube. What about paid platforms? From where can you learn all this? I think so. The most cheapest platform that will be there will be Udemy. The problem with Udemy that I've seen is that no one course covers it all. For DSA, you will have to purchase a separate course. For competitive programming, you will have to purchase a separate course. For data science, you will have to purchase a separate code. And if you are doing full stack development, then there is no course on Udemy that covers everything. So for MERN stack, that is front end and back end, you have to purchase one course. And for cloud, you have to purchase another course. For DevOps, you will have to purchase another course. So that will be the combination. So DSA, CP, front end, cloud, DevOps, or DSA, CP, and data science. These will be the courses that you will have to purchase from Udemy. Udemy courses are usually 800 rupees per course, according to me. If I've not used Udemy for a very long period of time, so I don't remember it properly itself. But yes, that will be the problem right over there. Again, another problem right over there is that most of the people teaching on Udemy are not Indians. So due to that reason as well, what they are teaching is not most suitable for us in general. It is great for understanding, it is great for learning new topics, but for preparing for placements, that is something that I usually don't like. Another particular platform from where you can spend your time to learn, usually referred by other people, is Coursera, but I will suggest against it. Coursera mein, there are colleges that are teaching, there are companies that just are promoting their own tech, so they are not teaching you guys in a lot of depth. You will not be able to learn many of the things very practically itself, so I will suggest against it. Okay, I will suggest against it. Do not go for Coursera. Okay, for data science as well, there are 2-3 courses I will suggest. Andrew NG, then machine learning A to Z, then deep learning A to Z. These will be some of the courses that I will suggest you guys if you want to learn data science. This will cover everything except the GPT part. So GPT you will have to study on your own. But yes, Andrew NG is the best particular course. Everybody does it for understanding the intuition and maths behind the programs. Machine learning A to Z and deep learning A to Z, as the name suggests, are the programs for learning machine learning and deep learning practically itself. So I'll be suggesting these particular programs. All this is available on Udemy, so you can definitely go with them. Uh, if you don't want, we also have a program of any free course platforms. I don't know, YouTube will be a free course platform. You can go with YouTube. If you want, you can also join DevTown. DevTown also has a particular placement prep program itself that is there, that is of 6 months long, in which we cover everything that I've told you guys today. We cover C++, Java, data structures and algorithms, competitive programming, the entirety of data science plus some extra topics as well, the entirety of full stack program plus some extra topics as well. The choice will be for you guys between data science and full stack. You will be able to choose only one of them. Data structure algorithm, C++, Java, and competitive programming will be the same for every single person. Will be the same for every single person. The DSA aspect has been taught to you guys by Ritik, who is currently working into Google and is also one of the top 100 particular competitive programmers on both LeetCode and CodeChef. He is the one who basically teaches data structures, algorithms, and competitive programming. I handle data science and DevOps, so I teach that. And full stack development is taught to you guys by instructors who are from American Express, Google, Microsoft, and many other companies as well. So we make sure that you guys are given every single thing that you want. Okay. So the entire training is usually of 6 months long itself. The cost for the entire training that is there is 4,000 rupees. That is the cost of the entire training that is there. So we have divided the fees into 2 separate halves. That is 500 rupees to book your seat and then 3,500 rupees to start your particular program itself. That is the cost. In this, we also include one internship certificate from DevTown related to whatever course that you have selected, whether it be data science or full stack development. So if you're, for example, if you have selected data science, then you get a data scientist internship particular certificate from our end as well. Along with that, we get you guys, we have already partnered up with Wipro. So you get a 1-month internship certificate from Wipro as well. So that is something that we do. Reason being, we want to build the particular profile for our students. Like I said, certificates don't matter, but experience does. Where you have worked, what you have particular worked on, what projects have you done, that matters a lot. So we wanted to make sure that you guys had at least 2 particular slots filled in your experience section. One is that you have completed an internship at DevTown as a data scientist or a full stack developer. And the second one, you have completed a particular internship at Wipro as a data analyst intern or as a full stack intern itself. Okay. So these are the 2 things that we already do that right over there. Along with the same, like I've already told you guys, we cover everything. For example, if you're taking up DSA, CP, then 1, 2, 3, 5 programs right over here, Along with that, this Udemy program will also cost you 8,000 rupees. So, for example, 4,000 or 4,500 rupees itself, 4,000 to 4,500 rupees to prepare for everything right over there. The same thing we also offer, but we do it in our way. You guys have been with us, you guys have been learning with us, so you know how we teach, how we handle things properly itself. And yes, doubts and everything will be handled. Plus, there will be opportunities for further internships as well. We have our own internship group and placement preparation group where we post any particular upcoming events that are coming up right over there. Okay. For both full stack and the data science, the fees is absolutely the same. That is 4,000 rupees itself. You have lifetime access to the course. We never take away the access to your course itself. You have lifetime access for the same, so you don't have to worry about that. This will include C++, Java, data structures and algorithms, competitive programming. Then it will include either data science or full stack development plus aptitude, plus 3 months internship certificate from DevTown, plus 1 month internship certificate from Wipro. And this certificate will also be Wipro, like you can basically verify it on Wipro's website as well. So that is something that we do. So these will be the entire stuff that you will be able to get for the amount that you're paying, which I think so we have made sure that whatever cost is being incurred to us, we are able to take that. How many of you guys will be interested in something like this? Please let me know. How many of you guys will be interested in something like this, guys? Please let me know. We don't take a lot of batches because we have to work a lot for this. So we have recently opened up one batch. If you guys ever see, if you were in our previous boot camps as well, we have never talked about it because in the entire year, we take up only twice batches. Okay. Depending upon the availability of mentors and everything. So right now we have opened up one batch. Okay. For those who are interested for the program, I'm giving you guys a WhatsApp number right now. If you guys are interested, you guys can reach out to that particular number right over there. Or if you guys want to directly book your seats, the booking amount is just 500 rupees itself. So you guys can do that as well. I'm giving you guys all the particular details right over here. Okay. I'll give you guys the details right here. As you're able to see, I provided you guys with the particular both the links right over there. Okay. So if you are interested in either the particular program or the particular, if you are interested in that, you guys can reach out to us on this particular WhatsApp number. Or if you want to just enroll into the program, you can directly enroll into the program using the particular link. The pre-registration fees is 500 rupees itself. How many of you guys will be interested for the same? Please let me know, because right now we'll not be taking in more than 10 candidates. I'm telling you guys right now, because again, we have to make sure that I have to work really well with the students. I don't have any PC. You don't need a PC. You can learn everything. For example, data science, you can use Colab from your mobile phone. But yes, a smartphone is necessary. If you don't have a smartphone, please do not enroll into the program. I don't know how you're going to learn programming. But yes, a smartphone will be necessary. Even if you don't have a laptop or a desktop, we can help you out with that. There are multiple platforms that can help you out with the same. But yes, if you don't have a particular mobile phone, then I cannot help you guys out with the same. Okay, is this internationally available? Definitely yes. Okay, like I said, for those students who are interested in the training and internship, okay, you guys can reach out to us using this particular WhatsApp number, or you guys can directly apply for the program as well. Okay. I've applied for full stack development in DevTown itself. That's great. Okay. So I'm interested. So what about the internship stipend? There will be no stipend during the internship, guys. There will be no stipend during the internship. Again, this is a training. First of all, the internship certificates are just to make sure that your resume looks great. Instead of adding some shitty ass certificates, you are having a 1 month internship at Wipro and a 3 months internship at a startup. That is the experience that you are able to add. The main point with the program is learning. The main point in the program is that if you guys are not able to learn everything on your own, you need some help with learning it, then this covers everything. Do not learn Android development. I've told it in the start itself. This course will start from scratch. Absolutely yes. The best part of the program is there is no prerequisites for the program. You don't need to know anything about programming. You don't need to know anything about coding itself. You don't need to know anything about data science of DSA or full stack development. We'll be teaching you guys everything from right over there. Okay, we'll be teaching you guys everything from the scratch itself. I'm in school 9th class. I know HTML, CSS, Python, JavaScript, working on my own website, and I'm a study React and Node.js. I want a roadmap on what to do later without insult. Abhishek, I'll suggest keep working upon that. Keep take up some freelancing projects through LinkedIn or Fiverr or something like that. Start working upon that as well. I will also just suggest you to focus when you enter into your 11th. Focus upon a good particular college that will help you get a better placement. Okay. Like I've already said, for those students who are interested for the training and internship, you guys can reach out to us using this particular WhatsApp number, or you guys can directly enroll using the payment link as well. That is 500 rupees for the, it will be completely online. The entire program will be completely online itself. You don't have to worry about that. This will include all the projects and everything as well. You don't have to worry about this. The duration of the program is 6 months. But because of this, okay, because of this, you get a lifetime access to the program as well. So you don't have to worry about that. Aisha, we have live as well as recorded available. So you don't have to worry about that as well. Okay. Yes, Jia, we also do that. You don't have to worry about it. So basically it means we'll be taught DSA in 2 months. How? I told 6 months, right, Kumari? 6 months right over there. During the 6 months, both DSA as well as your particular data science or full stack will go on simultaneously. Okay. Junaid, we have both live as well as your particular pre-recorded, both available. That will be a choosing up to you. Okay. Like I said, guys, how many of you guys will be, is it major projects? For example, some of the projects that we will be doing in the particular program will be an entire Uber clone, a front end of the Uber, back end of the Uber, then deploying it on AWS and orchestrating it using DevOps. Another project that is there in the particular program is, for example, the entirety of Book My Show clone. So you will be making the front end of Book My Show, the back end of Book My Show. You will be deploying it on AWS. You'll be orchestrating it using DevOps till 1 million people can also access your website. That will be the project inside of the program. In data science, you are having amazing projects of the similar level as well. So you don't have to worry about that. Okay. Like I said, guys, those who want to enroll into the program, I have provided you guys the particular link. Okay, the link will now start working. I think so. The link will start working right now. Okay. First year of MCA student, will it help me? See, any person who wants to prepare for placements, okay, the early that you are able to start, the better the program is for you. The more early that you are able to start, the better the program is for you. The link will start working right now, guys. Try it once again. Currently in 3rd year of EC, what should be my roadmap? The same roadmap that I've given today, nothing different. The same roadmap that I've given today, nothing different. The link should start working right now, guys. Please try it once again. What about UI UX? If you are, see, many of the students, just because they don't like coding, they go for UI UX. If you are that particular case, please do not do it. UI UX initially has no placements and no particular job roles. You have to work a lot in UI UX to build a very good portfolio to get a particular internship. How is your finger? It's still paining a lot, but it's fine right now. Ashwarya, please try the link once again. Maybe it starts working. Please try the link once again. Maybe it starts working. For example, right over here. For me, both the links are working right now. For me, both the links are working right now, as you are able to see. So you guys can use the links as well. I mean, 3rd year, then will it be manageable or not? Absolutely, yes, it will be manageable. See, manageable, bhai, people, I've seen people who are in 4th year, 2nd year, 3rd year, 1st year, school days, college days, after college days, with job itself, they have done the program. And they have got great results to that as well. Okay? What do I need to do about projects? Learn. Internship will be completely online as well. See, guys, you go to any other place, you search for this entire of the syllabus at any other place, the cost for the same will be more than 20,000, 50,000 rupees, more than that. The reason why we are able to do it at such low cost is because of one particular thing, because we don't have any profits. We have created the program in its entirety. We have great instructors right over there who do it at cost, and we are more than happy to do it. How many of you guys will be interested in the training and internship program, guys? Please let me know. Is there a difference between full stack development and software development? Yes, that the companies decide what difference it is. You don't get to decide. The company decides that where you will be placed. How many of you guys will be interested in the training and internship, guys? Please do let me know. How many of you guys will be interested in the training and internship, guys? Please let me know. So guys, if you are interested in the training and internship, please do make sure that you guys are able to at least send a message on the WhatsApp number so that our representative can get back to you. Otherwise, if you directly want to join the program, you can directly make the pre-registration of just 500 rupees itself and you can start the program. Okay, that is up to you guys. So for those who are interested, please do make sure that you are able to send a message on the WhatsApp number that I have provided in the live chat. Please do that. Okay. When does the internship start? After the training is completed, 6 months of training, and then your internship will be starting. So you don't have an actual internship, you will just be working with the company and you'll get the internship certificate for that. Okay. Payment for Pakistani students, you can reach out to the WhatsApp number and they will be able to help. Kotlin क्या है? Time का बर्बादी है. Okay, so what is the internship, online or offline? Completely online itself. Starting date of the internship once you have enrolled into the particular program, after that 6 months. Okay, for Gia has already made the pre-registration itself. That's great, Gia. Okay, for those who are interested, please do make sure that you are able to either send a message on the WhatsApp number or you have done your pre-registration. The internship will be completely online. Guys, this will be a great opportunity for you guys as well. Most of the students don't get an internship. Most of the students are not able to put anything in their experience letter itself. Here you are able to get two. That is one from DevTown, not a well-known company, but a startup, and a very well-known company like Wipro. Plus everything that you have to prepare for your placements, you will be able to do that. So make sure, if you are interested to study, if you are interested to learn, this might be a great opportunity for you guys. That I'll be suggesting you guys right over there. Can you please tell me about the fees, of course, of this program? 500 rupees for pre-registration plus 3,500 rupees for the starting of the program. So total is 4,000 rupees itself. Okay. Okay. Today is the day 5, right? Today is day 5 right over there. Okay. 5. Okay, so this is the attendance link, guys. You guys can start filling up your attendance as well. We'll meet in our tomorrow's class and we'll continue from right over there. Okay, this is the attendance link, guys. You guys can fill up your attendance. If you're interested for the training and internship, you guys can reach out to the particular. Can someone tell me what is the payment link for the training and internship? I think so. You're not there in the entire class itself. So, what about the exams after final year? What about that, Shivani? Why don't you answer my question? Shakshi, I have not seen your question. Could you write it down once again? Any resume examples? You can just search for an ATS friendly resume on the internet. You will be able to see a lot of examples right over there. Sakshi, I was not able to see your question. Can you please ask it once again? So say about resume building. Do not learn resume building. Just search for on the internet for ATS friendly software engineering freshy resume. You will be able to get that. Okay. So in our college, there are some core subjects of, for example, this. Should we focus? If you are able to learn it in class, that is more than sufficient. Do not focus for it separately. Okay. What project should I do on data analytics? As the name suggests, data analytics projects. Learn about how to get data from various different sources, clean that data, put it at one particular spot, how to make how to learn from the data itself, how to gain insights from the data itself. That is something that you'll be doing in data analytics. You can do this on a platform called as your the name of the platform. I forgot about the name of the platform. Okay, I became blank on the name of the platform itself. Right now, just give me a second. Uh, Kaggle. You can do it from Kaggle itself. If you want to learn data analytics, Kaggle will be the best spot for that. That's great, Ayushman. Hope to see you very soon. Okay. So, what kind of jobs are available in market for data scientists for a fresher? You have to study data science. All the jobs are the same itself, so you don't have to worry. Sir, add an option for under 12 or less than 12 in the class. You can just write 12 itself. That's fine. Take it, chalo. We'll meet in tomorrow's class and continue from right over there itself, guys. Thank you so much. Bye bye, guys. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye.